Victorian AFL fans losing their mind because for 5 whole minutes, the AFL world didn't revolve around them. Because the season didn't start in Melbourne with a big Victorian grand affair like it should. Give me a spell. What exactly is the problem here? If these opening round games weren't played, the AFL would magically shuffle things around to keep you happy in Melbourne. We'd lose a weekend of footy entirely, one less week of footy. Do you genuinely hate your sport that much? Are you so desperate to ensure the Victorian clubs remain the centre of attention that you'd rather cut footy weekends from the schedule than let interstate teams have a moment? And don't act like you're personally inconvenienced. What, you couldn't handle watching games from your nice, comfortable Melbourne lounge room? The shock, the horror. And then, of course, I'm sure you'll rely on the Cyclone Alfred argument. The AFL cost us games with their scheduling. They messed it up. Really? We're pretending this is something the AFL could have predicted? A cyclone hasn't hit Brisbane in 50 years. You had a better chance of seeing snow at the Gabba than a cyclone hitting at the exact time of opening round. But suddenly, now that it's convenient, it's the excuse of the week? Come on, take a look at yourselves. You can't be fair dinkum. Let's talk about the bigger picture here. The AFL and its fans want to lay claim to being a national competition. It puts itself out there as the inclusive all-Australian game, but the second anything happens that doesn't neatly fit into the Victorian bubble, their outrage machine fires up. Guess what, Melbourne and Victoria? The AFL isn't just yours anymore. It hasn't been for decades. And if the league is serious about being national, then interstate teams deserve their share of the spotlight. Not just when it's convenient for Melbourne, but as a regular part of the competition.